They say never give up. Well, guess what? That's the rule, and here's the exception. This thing, why don't you go ahead and just throw that out the window? Dating is one of the most complicated things in the history of everything. Centuries of studying and analyzing and knowledge has been passed down on how to bag a baddie. It is easier to explain how Jesus Christ of Nazareth fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish than it is to explain what you and that guy you met on Bubble named Jacob are. I mean, is it the talking stage? Is it a situationship? What even is it at the end of the day? Love is one of, if not the most desired thing that we have as human beings. I mean, think about how much stuff people create around love and dating and relationships and whatnot. They write movies, songs, poems, books. They got podcasts. They have dating shows about it. We are constantly consuming stuff that makes us think about having a person to go get groceries with, that we also bang consistently. You probably just got off of Hinge to watch this video, and guess what? You probably just finished either A, scaring the hoes, and or B, what's a scary hoe? Gamblers and people that date are playing the exact same game. The hopes of grandiose riches and happiness, only to be met with disappointment and a bank account that is smaller than when they started. And what do they do after all of that disappointment, you might ask? They still lace up their boots, put on their Sunday best, and try again. Dating is like going to the gun range, but instead you're the target. Dating is like buying a 2003 Corolla that has 300,000 miles on it, and the bumper is halfway off and being like, I mean, he can change. Dating is like getting a haircut from a guy with a crazy hairline and then being surprised when it doesn't look good. Dating in the modern age is very difficult for many, many reasons. And in honor of Valentine's Day, I want to ruin this lovely, dumb holiday. First, before everything, we have to look over the fact. I'm just laying the groundwork here. So if you have a problem, blame your ex that broke your heart and created that pain in you to want to click on this video. They did that, not me. So let's start it out, all right? Research suggests that couples who are too similar to each other are not as likely to last as those who have differences. This is one of those statements that just doesn't really sound right the first time that you hear it. It's kind of like when you were a kid and an adult would be like, the earth is spinning thousands of miles every minute. And you're like, listen, you dumb adult, I am standing still right now, not moving. So how could I be moving thousands of miles at once? So understand that if you are dating a person and you listen to the same music, oh, you both like the Smiths, oh, you both watch Suits, oh, you're both very outdoorsy, it's not gonna work. Water and oil, you guys aren't compatible. I'm so sorry. The honeymoon phase typically lasts between 6 months to 2 years, where the brain releases chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, creating feelings of euphoria and attachment. This hormone is also released when using cocaine and nicotine. So essentially what this is saying is, if you are in a relationship, or maybe you bounce around from relationship to relationship, you are a drug addict. You're caught, you're cooked. There is an AA meeting happening Thursday night. I think it would be great for you to show up. Obviously, being on drugs is way more destructive in nature than getting a penne arrabbiata with some hoochie named Kelsey. But to be honest, and this is just my opinion, I've seen people after they've gotten their heart broken. I've never seen cigarettes do that kind of damage. Obviously to the lungs and over time, sure. But even then, I've never seen nicotine, coke, weed bleed into like the social media posts that people make after they've been heartbroken. That's another level of pain. And just understand that if you really like this person that you're talking to, and you really want it to work out, and you think that they're a great person for you, the chemistry of your brain is literally lying to you to make you think that they are amazing and everything that you want and need in a partner. Have a nice day! If your partner looks, smells, or treats you like one of your parents, you are more likely to stick together with them. And that is a whole other layer of daddy issues that I hadn't thought much of before. You know how you sit and think, I'm my own person and I make my own decisions, and then you find out that if anyone smells like your parent, you're more inclined to date them? I guess we live in a simulation. I lost before I even got here. No, I'm not a mama's boy. It would just really make me like you more if you smelled like lavender and your favorite animal was a ladybug. I'm not being unreasonable. Online dating is arguably the most popular way for people to find love nowadays, given the fact that we as a society have failed to build communities in the areas that we live in to where we can socialize and connect with other people in a healthy way. So we have to crawl into a hole and go online and connect with people, and it's more normal in our brains now than actually going outside. 47% of people have or known someone who has met a romantic partner on a dating app. And as somebody whose last relationship was actually off of a dating app, I know we actually exist. I must tell you, it is not an easy road. The relationship I had was great. It was a great time. But the trial and error to get to that relationship was a long, hard, and tumultuous road. Many conversations that went nowhere. Oh, what kind of music do you listen to? Oh, I didn't care anyways. Oh, you like adventures? Oh man, that's so quirky and so cool. Oh, I don't like somebody that takes things too serious. Oh, yeah, that makes fucking sense. Oh man, that's such a cool fish that you have. 27% of online daters pay $51 or more on dating apps, which really at the end of the day adds a whole new definition to the term pay to win. If you are struggling to such a degree on a dating app to where you have to buy an advantage in order to possibly attract more suitors, I think the problem you might be facing is your profile probably needs a little bit of spicing up a little bit. Maybe you get some more candid pictures of you, make your hobbies and passions a little bit more clear and attractive to people that are, looking at your profile. Or yeah, ugly. It's one or the other. In the online dating world, women are afraid of meeting a serial killer. Men are afraid of meeting someone fat. Which, if you really needed to see the differences in men and women, look no further than this.
Oh no, he's got a knife! He's gonna kill me! No, I don't want to die!
She wears an XL? Opinions and facts about trying to find the special someone are gonna be there. We're all gonna psychoanalyze dating and the people in our lives that we might have a crush on. The real reason that you should give up on dating, or love for that matter, is the sole reason of, are you doing this out of wanting to be with a specific person, or are you trying to avoid a specific person, aka you? It is easy to try to find love in others. It's a natural desire that we as humans have. We want someone to want us and love us. My personal thought, though, is that love doesn't come at us or towards us. It comes from us. If we don't have love for ourselves before we have love for others, it won't be fruitful for the people we wish to love so much. So before you go into dating or situationships or whatever, just make sure that you are prioritizing the love that you have for yourself. So that way you can love yourself even better, and you can also be happier, and you can love the people around you so much better.